Hello and welcome back to Heroes of Might and Magic 3. This is our Fortress Challenge playthrough with Tazar with no tier 5 spells, no resurrection, no town portal and lots of other things. They're all in the description now because the list is getting a bit too long. We've got to fight Teal's main hero first things first, and then we've got a plan for today, which is to try and clear out as much of this wasteland area as we can, as quickly as we can, and to build up this town fast, as well as hoovering up some stats in this biome, both for Tazar and Eovacius, but also preferably for quite a few of our other heroes as well, if we can. We'll try and take out the whites that are just above us here to get into this treasure area here too, as it's a lot easier a fight than a pack of archangels or a horde of war unicorns there, and I would really like to see what else is in there, given that it looks like it might even be a double-sized treasure area, so that'll be pretty cool. So the main goal is really to bring as many heroes as we possibly can into this wasteland area, chain as much as we can, and make use of Tazar's spellbook alongside Merist's expert scholar to give spells to all of our other heroes. We might even see some Armageddon play, if I remember. If you are enjoying the series so far, please do like the video and subscribe for more. Let's get into it. Okay, so first things first, we want to take Tazar out to go and kill Dessa. We do want to take one mage, I guess, just for the spell point reduction. And let's hope we don't lose too much. He's got a decent army here. I don't really think we should lose that much. I'm not surprised we lose the gremlins, though. For some reason, the AI really seem to prioritise gremlins. I'm really not sure why. And we've also got Dessa, so he's quite likely got artillery. And that means we probably want to take out this ballista as soon as possible. So let's take out the ballista. So I think if we shower like this, I think that's the right play. Yeah, okay, so that's the gremlins gone. Just wait. And we can take out... we can actually hit these with our Gorgons. So let's take out two wyverns here. And we might manage to kill all of them. Perfect. That literally couldn't have gone any better. So let's wait. So we could take out the goblins here, which should leave... I think I'm going to go for the Thunderbirds and hope for the best. Okay. I mean, I'm okay with that. If they just want to flee and waste the rest of the army, they didn't even use their behes. Or bears, depending on which way you want to look at it. So, Tazar can grab the Trailblazer. And we've dealt with our main threat there, so that's great. Let's just think about what we actually want to be doing here now. So we've got Manfred with some archers, and Winona here. I think Winona's going to be the one that's going on from here. So let's send the archers off with Manfred. From Manfred to Winona. Manfred can then pick up these resource buildings that Winona was going to get for us. Winona can then move her way on. And pretty close to Merist, actually. So if Merist wants to move up, then Winona can give her the archers, which makes Winona fast again next turn. She can learn wisdom, because that'll actually be really useful once Merist has all the spells from Tazar. So let's send on Merist. And I guess Merist just wants to go as far as possible so that she can be an intermediary between Tazar and Eovacius, so we can learn all the spells that we want to learn. And we also want to build in this town. We're going to want our Serpentarium, so let's build the Mage Guild 1. Tazar can go and learn spells. Excellent, Bless is a good spell. Everything else I think we've already got, but Bless is a great spell, so we don't need scrolls for that anymore, which is really helpful. And we do want to be bringing our army with us, for now at least. So let's teach everything to Merist. Then we can take everything except the archers. And we'll also send all the items over to Merist so she can swap those around. We'll at least take the luck and morale on Tazar so he doesn't have miss-morale problems, because they can be a pain. And we'll also destroy this one Magi now, so that they're all from the same faction and that we don't have morale issues, as I just said. So, Eovacius wants to visit Merist. Yep, he wants to take the army, and he wants to swap the arties as well. So I think that should be okay. And Eovacius, I guess, really just wants to be going straight upwards, so that we can go and start clearing out these wraiths and see what else is in this treasure area a little bit, but also start clearing out everything else here, so that we can actually use our army. Or so that we can use our army to clear out everything, I should say. Alright, so Eovacius is going to want to go up. He can actually reach this black tower, can reach the horde of hobgoblins. So let's decide in a moment. Let's move our other heroes first, before we try and figure this out. Tiva, probably fine just going back here, although it would actually be good to use her as a chain hero. I don't think grabbing this and the lizard men is that important, so maybe we move her on. And Cassie... Cassie I'm going to stop using as a resource collector. I'm actually going to go and pop her towards this Serpentfly hive, as I think it's probably worth picking up these flies now and upgrading them, as we'll get an additional stack that we can use that's actually reasonably good, especially with Bless. Flies have a really high damage range, as we'll see here. They're 2 to 5, so Bless, and in particular Expert Bless, which adds +1 to their damage, makes them a 6 damage guaranteed unit, which for their speed and everything else is actually pretty good. We also really want to be bringing our factory units, I suppose, from this town to our factory. So that might be something that that Tiva can get involved with next turn. Okay, so Eovacius really wants to be travelling upwards towards these whites so we can clear out a little bit of the area, but also have his army available to use by other heroes. So what's the best way to do this? It's probably going to be to go straight for the Black Tower and just ignore all this stuff, I think. A few green dragons, fine. Torso of Legion, kind of sucks, but hey-oh, it is what it is. And yeah, let's start moving on towards this this School of War. And Tazar probably doesn't need to take this Derek. I think I can just send him straight south to start picking up some of this spell power, because there's a fair bit of it scattered around here. There's also some attack skill here, which I'd like to pick up. And I really don't care about picking up the ranch and the bank and stuff in here. It's way too far out of range for us. So I think that's good for our first turn this this episode. Okay, Eovacius wants to stay where he is. We want Merist going up to the north. She's barely got any spare movement here. So let's think about this a bit more. Winona is still only level 3, so she could do with getting some XP, but at the same time, this is tricky. So what can I build in my factory town? Build manufactories or a ranch. Well, it's going to be the ranch thing, because we want our coattles this week, which we can just about still do. But it means we have no fast units to pass on that have no terrain penalty. So yeah, I think Merist does actually just want to go up here. Just wants to swap the army, and she literally doesn't have enough to do anything at all. Fine. At least Eovacius gets some extra movement points next turn, I suppose. So Eovacius can move up here, pick up some gold for us. And I guess he might as well pick up this ore, given that he's not going to have spare movement anyway. So let's leave him there. Dima can carry on down towards this next area for us. And I guess Dima actually wants to go and visit these spell power things, because Dima's a pretty useful hero with his Meteor Shower specialism. So let's visit the Derrick and then we'll take him down that way. Although it might be worth us actually visiting the Trailblazer. Let's see. Aside from that, Manfred's going to want to be in a position to actually move some units for us next turn, so we're probably going to want him not a million miles away from where he is already, I suppose, actually. So Cassie's going to want to move down towards this fly hive. Tiva can pick up these units for us. And she can move a reasonable way down there, but she's not going to get that far next time because she's only got speed 4 armadillos, which will slow us down significantly. So Tazar's okay to just pick up some spell power and things here. I can actually get into the lumber mill, but I guess it actually makes 0 difference whatsoever. Given that I only have relatively slow units that all have a movement terrain penalty. So okay, I think we're good to end day 5 there. Okay, so we've got Winona here, just wants to grab this. Advanced logistics will do nicely. Let's pick up some gold and the prospector. Maris just wants to take out these for us. No, we don't want to lose any of those. So, I mean, we could just Meteor Shower, I suppose, but no. Why not? Maris has got a little bit of mana. Let's have some fun. Let's just wait, and wait. Okay. Wow, I always forget how strong cows actually are. Don't think I even really needed to clone there. I think I could have just waited, thinking about it. Okay, let's pick up the gold. And pick up the gold again. Okay, 2,000 on both. That's pretty nice. Eovacius needs these back. Didn't really think about that extra movement that I was going to be using, so never mind. Okay, so let's take out a throng of whites. That's a fairly easy fight. No, we don't want them to join us. And no. So I guess first things first, we want Bless. Let's hit the bottom stack. And we should be able to one-shot these. Yeah, we can. Which means, actually, we probably didn't need to spend any mana at all. But never mind. Let's take Advanced Earth Magic. And we'll kill lots of Medusa Queens, because that's an easy fight. Especially with Forgetfulness, it becomes trivial. And should be able to whack these with the cows, and then whack these with these. Yep. Okay, so got that. We've got some stone gargoyles, which are crap. We'll just dismiss those in a second. And wait, we've got a horde of mighty gorgons guarding Teapot. Okay, so we've stumbled across basically the best artifact in the game, which is a nice start. Okay, so let's clone our wyverns. And we can wait on all those and leave our stone gargoyles here. We'll wait on the clops as well. Now we mismoraled simply because we've got these stupid stone gargoyles. That's great. And 17 to 20. So I probably just want to be moving down here, and then this stack can kill these, which they failed to. Great. This stack can just move down. And as long as they don't morale, I'm good here, so let's just wait. We can magic arrow this middle stack, and wait, and wait. And his cows are going to hit my cows. Probably not going to kill anything, so I think we just let them retail. And I can kill that stack. And then kill these stacks. Okay, so all we lost is the stone gargoyles, which we just picked up, which is great. We were going to dismiss them anyway, so that kind of makes sense. So that's fine. Let's see what else we've got in this area. Dima can come and grab this derrick for us. And then also the trailblazer, because why not? Would be nice to see what else is here, but we can find that out in a few moments anyway. Manfred's basically in the right spot for next time, so is Tiva roughly. So we want Cassiopeia. Want her to spend all of our gold on flies. And then start running back towards town. So day 7 she'll arrive in town. She can upgrade everything and then she can wait there for the next turn. Tiva is pretty much in the right spot already. As I said, Manfred is similarly roughly in the right place. Tazar can do some trivial fights here and he'll just leave the gold. We've got Dima coming down this way anyway. So let's pick up the spell power and also... we'll actually take knowledge this time. None of these fights are really worth us taking. All we've really got there is a warehouse of crystal. We've already got all the spells for level 3 and a campfire, which we don't care about. So we'll probably just ignore all of those. Likewise with these orc chieftains, just a couple of resources. So we're going to take out the trogs and then probably move up towards this mercenary camp instead. And we want to be building in our newest town, so that's Catacombs. That sets us up for the Serpentarium next turn. So I think we're actually good to end. Let's move Dima first. I could go and grab this derrick as well. I think it's actually worth it, even though it's a little bit of a detour. I'm pretty desperate for gold at the moment because I'm about to upgrade many serpent flies and of course also buy all of the other serpent flies. So there's a huge stack, 131 flies. We can definitely use that for clearing out areas. Gives us a little bit of gold still for next time as well, but Cassie just really wants to stay where she is and move out next turn. So how far is she going to be able to get? Can have 2k movement points, so I can actually move Tiva a little bit further down, I think, which is good because she has 1560 movement points, so that's actually quite important. We've visited the prospector already. I guess I could visit this other prospector. Let's move Eovacius first. Okay, Boots of Speed, so we've got Teapot and the Boots of Speed out of this part of this treasure area so far. Nope, don't want any of the liches, and I don't want to engage them either. We've got a creature bank here, which could be useful since we need the gold. Throng of Sandworms is a horrible fight. We would probably get it handed to us if we tried to do that. Same with lots of Ghost Dragons. If that's a high lot, then we'd be screwed. So I could just do this creature bank here. Yeah, I can't get through there at all without going for the sandworms. That's a shame. Yeah, I guess we do. Okay, that's fine. And let's see what else we've got up there next time. Okay, Manfred's just waiting. Most people are just waiting at this point, so let's move with Tazar first, because he actually has something to do. Okay, let's go and take out this throng of nymphs as well. Okay, fun use of Hypnotise. I almost never get to use it, so I just thought I'd take the opportunity to use it, to be honest. Okay, so Warlock's Lab that we're not really bothered about, and lots of stone gargoyles we can take this turn, so let's just do that. And we can also grab this mercury. We might as well grab that piece of mercury. I'm not really bothered about that one, but this one we might as well grab because it's going to be in our way to move towards this camp next turn anyway. So let's do that. And Merist. Okay, we've got fights up here that we can't do. Merist could just go and grab some more resources for us, I suppose. But in many ways, I think the best play with Merist is actually to move her back to town so that we can pick up some coattles next turn. Let's build a Serpentarium. And I think everyone else is staying pretty much where they are. How far can Tiva actually move? Wow, only just about to Manfred there. So yeah, that's the right spot for her. Okay, so let's start the new week. Eovacius, I guess, wants to go up this way. Okay. So we've got lots of Efreet Sultans, which is an absolutely horrible fight for us. And a throng of Men of the Sea. Okay, so I think we do the Men of the Sea. And no, I'm not sure we actually need to do anything except wait here. Yeah, we literally don't need to do anything except wait. So let's just defend, and then hit these. Great, that saves us some mana. Okay, just bear with me 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. We're actually recording the rest of this another day. As long-term viewers are probably pretty used to me having to do at this point. Something came up with work. So we do want to take out these Efreet Sultans because there's a Sword of Judgment there, which is an absolutely massive artifact. But we also want to make sure we retain some of our flies because we're going to need some of those to retain speed priority as we start going through a bit more of this area. So let's take out these lots of Efreet Sultans. Yeah, I don't think we should lose quite that much. So we're going to be 1 turn for our flies and then 1 turn for the Sultans, in 4 stacks as well, which is really helpful. So alright, I think I've got a plan here. So we're going to want to pro-fire our cows. Reason being that the biggest danger here is actually Fire Shield. And we're going to run our fly all the way across. This fly we're going to put up in the corner. Yep, that means they have to hit our cows. And this fly we're going to put down the bottom too, because we don't really want them to hit our wyverns. So this is the first stack that's going to be able to move. I think maybe we move like here. Don't know if that's the right play or not. 2 of these stacks can actually reach our wyverns, which is not great. So I guess we actually pop our wyverns up behind our cows. Yeah, I think that was still the right play. And these are going to hit our cows as well, so I think if we just wait, they'll hit the cows. And I think maybe I just clone at this point so I don't lose any more cows. So if I wait and then wait on these cows as well. I can breath them and I still get the attack. Yep, great, okay, so that was about as good as it could have gone, I suppose. So let's pick up that SOJ. And we didn't actually even equip our teapot hat, so let's equip that too. Makes the Eovacius into a bit of a beast at this point, but nothing wrong with that at all. So let's move Eovacius on a little bit, see what else we can find, and then we'll probably just come back down and start helping to clear out this treasure area. Dima just wants to visit this derrick again because it was the end of the week. Grab some more spell power, and then go and grab these resources for us. Manfred is chaining, so let's ignore all of these heroes for now. Let's visit the Prospector. Okay, so Merist, I'm not 100% sure what I want to do yet, but I do probably want to visit this derrick, and probably also the Trailblazer. And Tazar just wants to clear out some of these units. That's great, just accept that. Ah, Disguise. Completely useless spell. So yeah, let's actually send Tazar to this derrick as well, because from there he can just go straight up on towards this, grab this spell power. We've got a watchtower here, which could be useful to get, I suppose. Dendroids, which will be easy, and an imp cache, which we definitely do want to visit, so let's have a look at that. Tazar's permastats are actually getting quite nice, given that he has pretty much no artifacts. That's not a bad stat level to be at. Okay, so Cassiopeia. We definitely want our wyverns, and we definitely want our cows. We do also want the archers, and let's take as many flies as we can fit. I think we can probably afford to trade in some mercury at this point. Let's trade in quite a lot of mercury. And likewise sulfur. Okay, that's a bit of gold. And then we want Cassie to be moving as far as she can, which is pretty much to Tiva, actually, at this point. And let's leave one fly on Cassie, just so she's slightly quicker. And then we've got Tiva, who could visit this, but no, let's just go straight on. We don't need to build up stats on Tiva. Let's swap the armies, and Tiva can then visit these next turn for us, and Manfred can just carry on down this way. He already has wisdom, so we don't need to go in there. And he can get a really decent distance along here, which is nice, so we've got some more units to play with. In particular these fly stack, which we should be able to use to clear out quite a few different fights, which is nice. And Cassie, realistically I suppose, just wants to go and grab our creatures that we can actually afford, which will be all of them I suppose next turn. Okay, so we could build the Manufactory or the Citadel or the Mage Guild 2, or the Bank. Let's build the Bank. At least that gives us some extra resources if we need them in future. So let's end the turn there. Ooh, we're seeing Tan up there. I'm guessing probably not in their original area by this point. Treasure chest. And a library. Alright, I'll take a library. Lots of angels. Oh, they had some archangels. That's not ideal. Yeah, that's really, really not ideal. Okay. So I guess we slow the bottom stack because we really don't want anything else hitting our wyverns. And then we can probably just defend there. Wyverns can then one-shot this stack, which is good. Cows should be able to one-shot these. Close enough. And we'll just kill these with our Cyclops, I think. Okay, and hopefully we can avoid getting our... Yep, cool. They didn't kill our fly, which is great. Alright, so we did lose 5 cows, which I really wouldn't actually want, but never mind. So, advanced pathfinding, that's pretty good. Let's Take the gold and we'll take the boots because we can't get in without them. Armour of Wonder up there, which is quite nice. Okay, let's take the gold and the gold. Go and visit this with Dima, and then up to get some more spell power. And then Manfred has more units for us. But he can probably just leave those in town. Let's buy 2 quattles. Merist can grab this, and probably don't need to go and grab stats on Merist, so I can use her to actually move things around. Yeah, let's move things around. Okay, Merist taught loads of spells to Manfred. He's actually got level advanced wisdom, so he can learn level 4 spells, which is great. And I guess Merist can keep those. Manfred can have... Again, Manfred does have fire magic, which could be fun. Especially as he now has Armageddon. No, we'll do it like this, I think. We will do it like this. So Merist can come and drop one of these to Dima. Tiva can go and grab these resources for us. And then probably just make her way back home, actually. Cassie, likewise, she doesn't have much to do apart from pick up these units for us. So let's grab these. Winona probably wants some units. So yeah, let's do this with Merist, I think. We'll swap the one fly. And we'll actually just destroy the fly. Yeah, that's fine, I think. So Merist can go and take out a horde of hobgoblins for us. Yep, great. And then she can start making her way up this way. And Winona next turn can start making her way up this way, I suppose. Tazar is just going to be clearing out a few more bits for us with his huge stack of archers. I don't know what's fewer movement points, I think this side. Okay, that's fine, so Tazar can take all of those out. And then we still want to be building up our town here if we can, as much as possible, so let's build the city hall next. That gives us a little bit more income going forward, which is always helpful. And I think we're good to end the turn. Okay, that's Tan. I was a bit concerned about them dimension dooring into my my main area, but it doesn't look like they're actually going to do that, which is nice. We've got a crystal mine and a second library. Alright. I think we should be able to just make these flee. Yep, we can. Good. And a throng of griffins should, again, it should be a relatively easy fight, I think. As usual, we're going to be making full use of clone. Let's wait, and then wait on all of these, wait on the cows, wait on the clops. Let's defend. We'll hit the normal griffins. And then the royals. Okay, that's nice and easy. Wait, we've got 3 libraries here? Really? That seems a little bit ridiculous. Let's take these mechanics just for XP, I think. I think if I just wait, I should be able to just do this without casting any spells at all. Or maybe not. Let's wait again, defend on the cows, hit these with the small stack, and then defend and hit these with the other stack. Okay, good. So expert pathfinding, that's actually really useful right now. 5k XP, it's fine, it's not super useful but it's fine. Throng of Manticores is a horrible fight. Lots of Dendroids is actually quite easy, but I don't really want to detour, I just want to go straight for this library. Horde of Sea Witches we should be able to make just flee. So let's build up a little bit more in this town. We want our citadel. And ideally, we also want to build the manufactory, the gantry, and the castle. We've got 4 days left to do that. Oh, actually, we need to build a watchtower too. So, yeah, we're going to be pretty tight on time here. But that should be okay. And Dima can grab some extra knowledge. I'm probably not going to bother detouring all the way over to this spell power for Dima. What I will do though is take Manfred onto this, and then we can go and clear out some stuff with Manfred as well. It's actually just acceptable. Oh, a lot of gold in these chests, which is nice. Always nice finding some big chests. Okay, so that's about right for Tiva. Cassie now has everything picked up, so let's just grab a little bit of experience on her. We can come back up here. Okay, we can chain those off next turn, just dump them in town, that's fine. So Winona has 1 coatl. I guess we potentially want to be going up this way with Winona. I don't need to clear these, so I guess I go up and clear these out up here. We're not doing a very good job of actually chaining units so far. It seems we're mostly just using single heroes still, but I think that's okay overall. Merist should be fine taking out a horde of hobgoblins. Yep, fantastic. And likewise a horde of gogs. Interesting. That was not exactly how I intended that to go. Okay, so we're going to have to take a slightly different tack here. I think this should be okay. Yep. Okay, so that's much better. Don't really need basic archery, so let's just take expert water magic. And then we've got Tazar, who perhaps wants to do it this way. Yep. Okay. And let's visit the prospector on the way past with Tazar. We might as well come back up this way and clear some of these out. Okay, so first things first, before I forget to actually build anything, let's build our manufactory. And Dima doesn't really have an army yet. Let's take advanced wisdom, always useful. I think maybe we bring Dima up a little bit with us. That's fine, I really shouldn't be just sacrificing my Serpent Flies, but at the same time, I don't really see an issue just losing most of them, to be fair. I think it's worth spending the mana there. And Tiva is essentially just waiting for some troops from Cassie to dump in town. Thank you to the subscriber, by the way, who reminded me that you can just click Shift and click on a hero to select that hero. It certainly makes things a hell of a lot easier. Tiva, I guess we just want to be picking up some resources for us, and Cassie likewise. She can pick up a couple of these things before we move on. And Winona has basically no mana, so I think Winona is essentially our pickup hero here. Lots of Lizard Warriors. Would have been nice to come and get those with the Eovacius, given that he has diplomacy. But I don't think that's going to happen. Horde of Sea Witches. Should be fine. Oh wow, they actually want to fight? Okay, that's a little bit of a surprise, actually. Fine, so I guess we Meteor Shower the middle two stacks. Okay, if they both hit my Cyclops, that's perfect. I'm pretty much out of mana at this point, but I think after this area is cleared, we're going to be getting out of here anyway, so that's no big deal. I'm fine with losing one Cyclops for a library. And I think we're going to get out of here, yeah, because we've kind of already picked up... I mean, we've picked up 3 libraries and 3 best in slot artifacts. I'm probably not going to find much better in this treasure area, although there's a bag of gold there that would be really useful, but I don't want to take out a horde of Thunderbirds, because they'll get speed prio, and they'll crush me. Right, so... Meris just wants to be clearing out some bits and pieces here for us. Once again, I really don't feel like this is a fight that we should be losing that badly. So, let's see. Once again, not 100% sure what the AI actually do in some of these fights, unless it's just run things forward and let them get killed, which seems to be the main objective. Lots of Lizard Warriors could actually be a pretty painful fight there. All of these things can be cleared on Tazar very, very easily. And I may even just leave those Lizard Warriors for Tazar to take out. You never know, he might get a diplomacy option on them. I don't think he will, but he could. Again, I really don't feel like this should be that bad. Okay, good, they're split up, that's very, very helpful. $126, that's okay. So let's try and play around this little bit of terrain, because I think we might actually struggle otherwise. Yeah, we might be in trouble here. I guess we're just hoping for morale. And I can't afford to just wait. Okay, they're all stuck behind here, so I might be able to get a wait turn here. No, probably not. But I can get in this way and kill this stack. I'm kind of playing with fire here, because if they do get a morale, then we're screwed. And let's try and break them up again around this terrain, I guess. Yep, perfect. Okay. So what else could we do differently here? I haven't got enough for mirth. I've got enough for one cure though, which is expert cure, which is 60. So I think that's the way to do it. So I want to hit a big stack here, and then I want to be running away again. Okay, perfect. They split around the bottom again. That's great. That's what we want. Okay, and then let's go up to the top. They should split again, sort of. Ish. Ish. I think ish is the right way to put that there. And yeah, whichever stack I hit is going to allow more stacks to hit me. So I think I still go for the stack of 11. Okay, 73 health left. So let's go to this top corner. If I'd realised quite how many there were, I might have played this slightly differently, but I didn't, so it is what it is. Yeah, they're still going to be able to hit me that 5 stack, but I think that's okay. And then I want to be trying to split them up, so probably here. Yeah, that'll do. I've got 65 health remaining. Right, so let's cure now. And then hopefully we can separate them out a little bit. Okay, so we want to be hitting this stack here. And then still got 54 health left, so let's run away and try and split them up around this again. And once again we'll just wait. Of course they get morale. 43 health left. So let's hit these and then run away again. Alright. So I think we should be good. 22 health left only, but we're pretty much there. Yep. Okay. So sorry about that, guys. That was a bit more work than I thought it was going to end up being. But that's okay. Oh, we've actually got a library up here. Shame we can't use Dimension Door, or we could just go over there with our hero right now. Okay, so Merist probably just wants to come back down, actually, because Tazar's going to be clearing all of this stuff out for us. And I think we can end the turn there. Okay, and Eovacius probably does want to take out this horde of men of the sea. Yep, and we'll pick up this crystal mine, and then we'll start getting out of here. Okay, so what can Dima go and pick up for us? I guess there's a few resources here that he can grab for us. Manfred can grab a load of these, and in fact Manfred can just go up and take these out, actually. So Tazar doesn't need to visit any of this stuff, which is nice. So perhaps he can just start progressing down down the route to the next towns that we want to take out. So Cassie's picked up some resources for us, and she can probably just come back down and be part of a chain for next week, I think, at this point. Magic arrow spell scroll, how useful. Okay, so we want to get Winona down to be exploring our next area for us. Merist I'm going to send to go and pick up this foundry, so at least we've picked it up. And Tazar doesn't really need to go any further upwards, so I think what I might do with Tazar is grab this scholar. +1 attack skill, I'll take it. Yeah, grab the scholar, and then I think what we actually just do is we swap Eovacius and Tazar. So I think Tazar can just move back up towards this way. Go and grab the libraries and things, and Eovacius can take the rest of the army, and we can continue on from there. So, bearing that in mind, I think we want to pick up these lizard men, put them in town, and then prepare ourselves to be able to chain up next week. So it's day 5, we're going to want our watchtower, absolutely. So let's end the turn. Okay, this is all good. Let's get Eovacius out of here as soon as possible. Which isn't going to be that quickly, because he has slower units. But, still. Dima can grab some more spell power for us, that's fine. Maybe oh no, he can't get through there, never mind. Okay, so we pick up some more gold. Might as well take these out. Let's take advanced fire magic. Pick up these resources, and probably don't even need to take out these war unicorns. I can probably just leave them. So, let's move Manfred back down. I'd rather take a road route if I'm going to be going into this area. Tiva can jump up these units back into town, so that's great. I mean, I guess I might as well upgrade the Knoll Hut. It's got to be done at some point, so might as well. At least it increases the speed on Miranda, or Mirlanda even, slightly. Cassie, yeah, wants to be somewhere down here. Winona could just go and grab some units for us, so I think we'll probably do that. Merist can grab this foundry. Let's pick these mechanics up, you never know when they could be useful. Okay, let's build our gantry. So that's that all built up now. We just need to build the castle next turn and we're good. So Tazar wants to be running back up towards this way. Don't know where to send Merist now. I guess she could actually just stay in town and pick up her spell power, spell points again, which could be useful. So I think yeah, that's what we do. Let's end the turn. And I think we're actually good to call it there for the episode and for the week. So I'll leave it there. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all next time.